the information out, okay? It's like really, really, really weird. I don't know, like overly bright, maybe? I'll leave that one. The other one is the Vita Serum. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, we block and bind any negative energy that tries to come through to harm me or my collective. We return anything sent back with fire and with force. So please protect us as we are giving these messages. Protect me as I'm giving the messages and as I'm giving the messages out, and also my collective as well. So we're going to see what's coming out. This deck is so hype. No, for real, the way these. Let me with this one, because I don't really particularly like that. So as y'all tap in the live, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about it. The Two of Cups already done came out. The Two of Cups, that's about partnerships. Sometimes it can be about relationships and marriage. I mean, but most of the time it is about partnerships. A lot of people specify the Two of Cups as a relationship card. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But really, it's about partnerships. It could have been that angle at first. It could have been. I don't know. I don't know, honey. We're going to talk about it. So what's coming out first, it was the Two of Cups to the Fool to the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Two of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somebody could be in their emotions about something. Okay, the Two of Cups is about romantic love, partnerships, proposal. It could be about marriage. So let me find out what happened. Somebody could be taking a chance with that Fool card on a new path or adventure, or some type of new beginning is happening, because the Fool card has a 0. It always specifies, if you see that 1111 and that 0 that's on those cards at the top, you got 0, 11, 11. So it's about someone's new beginning. 2 plus 2 is 4, honey. So about stability, peace. The Two of Pentacles, it's about making two choices. Somebody's weighing many options when it comes to a situation. So somebody could be just weighing their options out when it comes to their relationship or proposal, if they should stay or go, or if they should take a new chance, or we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So it's like some options that's out here, like, should I stay or go? Should we? We're going to see. But I already see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in that love or partnership or marriage. And with the Two of Pentacles, with weighing many options, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Y'all could be weighing a lot of options in a lot of situations as well. Hold on. Being too loud. So let's see. The Fool, what do they need to know in regards to this situation for the collective? With the Fool, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I'm not going to clarify I'm not going to clarify any of them right now. I'm just going to, what else? On this story, the will, the temperance, patience is needed. So something's playing out with that will. Karma and dharma. This is what this is weighing on karma and dharma that's happening. Okay? With the will card that's out here. That's why somebody got they thinking about it because they like, listen, because they don't want these changes or they don't want, With the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be some fated events or there's going to be some things that's necessary that has to happen in order for someone's luck to turn around as well. Okay, there has to be like a turning point in a situation. Tens is about endings for a new beginning. Fives on here is also, I'm sorry, I said fives, 10, Roman numeral, sorry. 10 on here is about endings and changes as well as new beginnings. You already see those 11s that's on here. So the new beginning. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I want to write something down. Hold on. Let me see something real quick like. Okay. Period. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see something. So, the wheel is turning. Ending for a new beginning is happening. It's a necessary shift. Also, you got the King of Wands. The King of Wands, fiery. What is going on? So there's a bold leader or somebody got a person that's going to end up coming towards you. It's a fated event. Somebody is like a leading in a situation. Or this is what they're going to be doing. The King of Wands is also like a charming individual. They'll charm the pants off of you, honey. So, who is this king? Because what is going on? Came out of nowhere. There's a choice. There's a choice. Reading. Reading. Let me see something. Okay. But it is somebody that's going to end up coming towards you. So, energetic, action-oriented, optimistic, strong. Also, this is also a reminder that you are also really, really good and friendly, good with words as well, supportive. This could be somebody that's going to be supporting you while you are being independent and needing your own freedom. A natural born leader, extremely capable, somebody that you could rely on. Okay, this is good. This is good. I see two people out here. What's going on? So, wow, this is somebody that you can rely on. You got the Fool over here. So, okay. These could be the two people that somebody has a choice with. Hold on. I want to read a little bit more. Well, looking at the different meanings and things that's in here, I think this is like straight to the point when it comes to what you need to do, honestly. Taking a fresh leap of faith and a fresh choice. Fresh chances. So, all right. Let me, I want to pull some clarification on those with the other cards as well. So I want to see something real quick. Taking a leap of faith, okay? Taking a new chance, especially when it comes to a new direction, whether that's dealing with love or career, okay? This is also going to up your finances as well. The Fool card. The King of Wands, a leader, okay? This is about supporting your dreams, your visions, you taking action in the things that you need to do. This wheel, you're going to be moving forward. Karma and Dharma is playing out here. So with some, it's going to be a lot of Dharma that's being given out. You're going to be finding love, new love for some people with this Two of Cups. So it's a lot of choices that's going to be taking place because you're going to be making different choices, especially with different people, okay? What do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of for the collective? Someone could be hiding a pregnancy and they're going to end up getting caught. Hold on. Where you leave it at? Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna tell them where you left it. Go get your cup, mouth guy. Where your cup at? You be doing too much. It's on your bike. Go back to your bike and go get it. When you was playing outside, and you put it on your handlebar, you ain't know. I'm glad we put those bikes on the inside. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I dropped one of my cards. God, the Creator, is giving direct. Oh, that's so sweet. I had dropped this card like when I was walking, and I had the cards in my hand, and I dropped this one, and I went back. So it says, God, the Creator, is giving direct orders in the ethers. That prayer you prayed was heard. Ooh, some prayers. Now I want to clarify. This is what I want to clarify, honey. I just dropped that. What's going on? Yeah, sirens. Sirens, police chase, direct orders, spirit guides. Uh-oh. Clarity. What happened? And then you got months and time frames out here with the wheel. You have July, August, September, October, November, December over the next 6 months. Then you have a time frame that's coming. It's the wheel. 2017, 18, and 19. And it's flipping back around to 2025. That portal or that gate. Like it's a portal number. It's a gate. So something's going to end up happening or it's going to end up turning around for somebody's. Especially for their foundation. As well. I probably should have got on here when they had took their nap because that was next. I need y'all to tap and share the live out while I'm doing this. Because if not, I'm going to just reset it. Because I'm getting ready to reset it. Getting ready to reset it. say. Hold on. For real. Period. Okay. So there was some type of orders that was being given out. It was a prayer that was prayed. So July, August, September, October, November, December. 6 months is very significant. So over the next 6 months, which is like summertime frame that I am seeing out here in 2017, 18, and 19, I think some things is swinging back around because we had a few shifts and some portals that definitely opened up, took place, happened. So some things that was taken away from people, or a lot of things that were, I think, stolen around that time frame, 2017, 18, and 19 is being given back. I don't think this is the first time y'all hearing this either, with that shift and things being given back from that time frame as well. And that was a direct, with the ace. That was a direct order. That was what that order was. Okay. With the Ace of Swords. That's it. That's God's sword. Okay. New ideas, new conflicts, somebody mental clarity as well. Somebody could have went through a surgery. That's what the Ace of Swords is speaking about. Intellect as well. Mental agility. But you have new ideas could be coming into you. So to embrace those new ideas. These cards that's coming out, the Queen of Wands and the Temperance. That's beautiful. Temperance, fire energy, okay? Balance, harmony, patience, self-control, and moderation with 14. Roman numeral. 14 breaks down to a 7 as well. That's that God-given divinity number as well. With the Queen of Wands. So, confidence and self-assured. It's basically saying patience is needed in the situation because patience is needed. Patience is needed. This is why there's choices and things that people are going to be choosing with the Two of Pentacles. This is why it's a lot of multitasking, weighing many options, choices, because things are being all tuned in the ethers. It was a direct order with the will. That's God's will with that order. So, yeah, that's what happened. So I had to, hurry up and say, all of that real quick. What else? What else do you all need to know? I like this deck. I'm going to get the other, okay. I'm not sure. Do y'all have bells on or anything to let y'all know that whenever I come online? Because I know y'all can see whenever I'm online. I'm just saying. Especially for the ones that have my phone number. Do y'all have y'all bells on? Y'all whistles or anything? I just want to know, because I start looking at people a little sideways when they do that. And I know when I come on, there's a thing that's an alert that's going to alert all of y'all unless you don't have it on. Okay? And I'm not talking about numbers or anything like that. I'm just speaking. Cause why did you call them if you know I'm on? I'm online. Okay? So, let's see. That was like the tower. People do stuff. People do stuff. They do. I'm like, why would you do that? And it reversed real quick. Because really it's a choice, honey. Like, y'all getting y'all. Let me see something real quick. Let me just send a message real quick, like. Because where we at? We at 133, right? Like, like, come on, y'all. Goodness, honey. Then I gotta go all the way down in the messages. Like, that's a lot of scrolling. All right. Then you gotta search. Like, for real. I have all y'all, like the ones that keep up with me or that have my information and things. I keep up with y'all. I just don't leak information. I do not leak information. It is protected by the grace of God. Oh, this was at my feet. These are the things that's for Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. It's one of the first prayers I learned to say as a child, honey. Especially when that wheel started turning. So it's a lot of protection. I know a lot of people have been kind of like, hopefully everybody been praying and things of that nature. So let's see. Because a lot of stuff been going on. And then you have people that's also going to pray for you. You got the Page of Wands to the Knight of Swords. The Page of Wands to the Knight of Swords is about those creative ideas. Okay, so those creative ideas that's coming in with that Knight energy, there's going to be like a lifestyle change dealing with those ideas. Okay, so with the Page of Swords to the, Page of Wands to the Knight of Swords, even if it end up coming in like slow, it might be like ideas that you need to pick up on, that you need to write down, that God is going to give you ideas. They are to be needed because let me tell you, there's going to be a lifestyle change that's going to come from that. What else? There's also with the Moon card, you got with the Page of Pentacles. Ain't that something? They caught all of that hidden deception, hidden enemies, all of that. You see them holding something in their hand. Like, come on. They caught the Lord. They caught with the Page of Pentacles. So when it comes to a new job, a raise, or money, or some news that's coming in right here, they trying to, it's like the hidden enemies, these people that's trying to get, they don't want those ideas to either get out, or they don't want you to have them, or they trying to steal them. But they got caught by God. It's coming from God. You're going to have to go through the Creator to get them. Let's go. You're going to have to go to the Creator. Like, that's what I'm getting. So whenever people trying to like steal things from you, do you see who holding it though? So they can't sacrifice you with the Hangman. That is something else with that. Look at this card. Oh my God. And it's in the reverse. These cards something else. These cards something else. They trying to send some type of, you see that? It's something that's like coming up out of some fire. It's something that could have been bound as well. It's bound. Oh, Lord. See, this is how you end up getting visions and things from like the ending. Something that's already bound and it's like into the ending of time or something like that. Yeah. These cards here. Yeah, there go judgment. Yeah, man. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's something that's the hangman to the judgment. They gonna off themselves doing this shit. I'm telling you, they gonna off themselves with that judgment that's coming out with him holding that like that. They gonna off themselves doing that because that trumpet has been blown. Archangel Gabriel. Oh Lord. It don't matter what deck I read. It shows it. It just shows it. As soon as the moon card come out, there go the hidden enemies, there go the bullshit, like that energy. Then boom, there they go in the reverse, looking crazy. Then boom, there go the angel. There's Archangel Gabriel blowing that trumpet, like no matter what. Let's see. So, they try to steal too damn much. The strength being given, that power being called back, judgment to the strength. Okay, it could be somebody could have called judgment on a Leo as well. That is a nice. This is beautiful. Somebody could have definitely called judgment on a Leo. I'm talking about so much energy coming from these cards. It almost looks 3D. Okay. What else? What else? Uh-oh. They got to give it all the fuck back. 8 of Pentacles. Every last drop of dime. Every pentacle. Every last, all of it. Told you. So with the 8 of Pentacles on this earth, physically, it's about mastering your crafts. It's also about enjoying your employment. This is planned or well thought out, executed. You're going to be enjoying your employment, a new job, a raise or income, because God is blocking people from stealing. Like whether that's energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, there's a lot of like, they in the reverse. There's angels in the outfield. Judgment is being called immediately. So this is a plan. Child, look at the gates being open to you. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. It's like you picked up your pentacles and you stood up and you walked clean through like that. Okay? It's like picking up your crown. Picking up that crown with the 8 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You got some fire energy that's out here. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Picked it up and walked away with it. Okay? So with the 8 of Cups, it definitely says you're moving on, moving past all obstacles and setbacks and things of that nature. This is beautiful. You got the Lover's card that's out here with the 4 of Wands. Now that's pretty. That's beautiful. With the Lovers with the 4 of Wands, it's definitely going to be like a romantic, like a new romance or a marriage. Look at them. Somebody could be going out, like to a restaurant, movie theater, jazz, going to go see, somebody could be planning a vacation a little bit, or even date night. Marriage, though, somebody's definitely getting married. But somebody could be like, they planning, making a lot of plans. Because I heard that song, I've been making plans for love. So with the 4 of Wands card, it's definitely a lot of fire that's out here. Homecomings, celebrations, family, friends, reunions. Somebody might be, I'm not going to give away their, these proposals. I'm not going to give it away. If you want to book a reading, the link is in that bio. Go ahead and hit that link that's in that bio, and you can go ahead and book with me. If you want to get a reading on here, it's donation-based, y'all. It is donation-based. My Cash App is also posted and listed, and also that link has the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal listed as well. But this is giving marriage. Somebody got the money, okay? Or they growing that money with the 8 of Pentacles. They're going to be moving towards marriage. They already looking at it. They looking at it. They growing it. 8 of Pentacles. Okay? They could have been at the Page of Pentacles. It's growing. It's growing. Or they looking at how they want to do this or how they want to get that message or something about that. But okay. But moving forward, collective, what do you all need to know? Somebody is planning. They in the planning stages. In the planning, because I'm seeing all these little P's like pages. But it's plans going out. Messages. A lot of conversation about this. What else? And what's being looked at is stability. Comfort. Making sure that everything is going to be okay. House-wise. Bills. Things of that nature. 144. What is this? Yeah. And God is the Hierophant, the judge. The Hierophant. You see that? I love that Hierophant card. Okay, planning stages. So somebody could also might be trying to see if they're going to end up going to like a church house, or is it going to be conventional, or, you know, somebody could be looking at the religious aspects of it. Spirituality and religion could play a factor with this Hierophant card that's out here as well. 2 people. Somebody could be looking for a what is those people called? The okay. Not even gonna.
Mommy, what's that?
It's a candle warmer.
A candle warmer. I like candle warmer.
And there's also going to end up being like some. Okay. I'm going to put this one inside her thing. Hold on. I like this. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie. This candle warmer smells so good. That his mama, my mom-in-law, I would say, she had gave me a candle warmer for Mother's Day. Come on. Come on. Taking a nap right now because they played outside. That's what we were doing, so she's tired. I know you just got in not too long ago. But okay. So with the Hierophant card, let's see. What else? What else? If y'all following this story, I don't know, Hetty. In reverse. Well, period. 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 So this is what's going on with the spiritual battle. You got the Devil in the reverse with the Hierophant in the upright. That's kind of clear cut. It's clear. Very clear. The wheel is already out here turning. Then you got something being given back. So it smelled real good. I almost lost my concentration a little bit because it smelled real good. It's sea salt and lavender. If you have all the clairs, if you're one of those people that can smell. Some people can hear, smell, see, clairaudient, clairseeing, clair, you know. You might be smelling some lavender and sea salt because I have that candle warmer that's on. And it smells great. So this is what you're smelling. Sea salt and lavender. So, okay. So his mom had gave it to me. So this is what's being given back. Look at the 7 of Pentacles. Period. Got sent to the, where you get sent to? Okay. He ain't get sent to the boondocks. No, seriously. He got sent somewhere, didn't he? In a dungeon. Okay. Like, I was like, well, he's in the reverse. Where did he go? There. Period. The Hierophant. These cards are so vivid. So vivid. Look at them. Looking crazy as hell. With the 4 of Swords. All right, so you got the 7 of Pentacles that's out here moving forward with those 7s. Your patience and your hard work. The delayed success that you've been waiting on is now coming into fruition. This is why you went from the page to the 7 to the 8 and things are growing. Because y'all had a lot of like all of those hidden deception and hidden enemies. There were entities as well played a part. Okay, these raggedy jumpers. That's really what it is. They jump from person to person, or they play these little stupid games or whatever. That's what that was. Look at them, looking crazy as hell. They got caught. Do you see this? I said these raggedy ass jumpers. Look at them. So all of that conflict and competition with that moon card that was out here with the 5 of Wands, this is about competition, conflict, because they jump into people. That's what that was now. You see that split like that? That's exactly what they was doing. And they've been defeated, looking raggedy as hell. Look at them. Now all of their energy is like gone or depleted, or they had to get sent to, where they get sent to? I told you he got sent somewhere looking, it was like this isolated, desolate place. It's real dark. The abyss. He probably got sent back to one of them 9 hells that he came from. Okay? And God, it's like, you see it? God picked it up, picked them pentacles up, like sent something back. And something was like, and they went through you see it. You went through all the fertility and all of the harvest. And it's like somebody going through somebody's harvest and picking it up. And then giving it to the person that it belongs to. It's like they tell a story. Even when you don't. It tells a nice little story, though. It does. But, honey, that's a lot. Even in the spiritual realm, they fighting for you. Look at the 7 of Swords. All of that protection. 7 archangels was called down in the midst of the situation because of what was going on. But with the 7 of Swords, this is definitely giving, like, you called down your protection and called judgment on the situation with the 7 of Swords. There was theft, betrayal, dishonesty, and there was a lot of running away. Okay? Somebody tried to run away and they got caught in that thicket, like a sticker bride bush or whatever that was. Okay? Oh, that bush. Those bushes that be having those little sticker bride things on them. The energies get tangled up in those bushes. That's what they for. Oh, almost like that's what those bushes is for. I was like, what is those bushes for? Like, that's what they're for. The energies get tangled up in them. Okay. Okay. Period. It's a trap. Almost like a Venus flytrap. Y'all ever went outside and y'all seen those little balls and they got like those little sticker brides on them and you like, what? The little flowers that come from those balls be trapping the hell out of them. Okay, so somebody's money is going to be given back. The things that were stolen, even if it was the devil was on somebody's path for a long time, stealing for a long time, is going to be given back. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Because that's what I'm seeing. This is a long path as well. Like, came a long way to do something and didn't end up, couldn't get past his Hierophant. No, they couldn't get past God. Then the next card. What?
Mommy, Daddy, my race is my
Okay, don't worry about it. You got it all. I'm gonna make it this evening. Cause he had went. Turn it up. Like an hour ago was outside. Like an hour ago.
Yeah, I'm on the picture.
Cause y'all was playing way too hard out there.
Because it was under the bed. Oh.
You find it?
I did.
Good job. Good job. Go clear it out.
Take it out. Yes!
Give mommy the look.
Alright. She was just be loud for no reason. That was the last one too. You want to take your bathroom?
Yeah, it's a little
Well,
loud.
it's evening, but it's like outside. I don't like that. But okay. I'm getting back to the store. Anywho. Sorry, y'all heard some gentle parenting. But with the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords is about that journey. I love that card. Look at it. All of them swords that they threw and they still couldn't hit her or her children. And that's period. Like you see all them swords around that boat and because God said so, they couldn't touch anything. Anything but maybe the outer surfaces, like some wood. There got to be some oak wood on there. There got to be some real oak, like that energy. Some oak wood. But with the Six of Swords, it's about a necessary transition. Somebody definitely had to move or they had to relocate or you're being told. So it's time. It's time to move forward towards, it's like a new phase. Okay, it's a new path. That's what I'm getting. Especially when it comes to creatives. All right, especially when it comes to creatives. So, yeah. Uh-oh. They went back to the dungeonness and now they going to have to answer to somebody. Look, because the Raggedy got sent back to the dungeon and now he got to answer to somebody. He got to answer to somebody because he ain't accomplished whatever it was that he was trying to accomplish. He was like, did you bring me back that 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, like that? I cannot make this up. When he got casted back down, he went back and was like, did you bring me back that 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles? He was like, no, because the Creator stepped in. The Creator stepped in and then he sent Archangel Michael and he casted everybody back down, like that energy. So, no, I cannot make this up. He said, did you bring me back that Earth Angel? That's that 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, that Earth Angel. I know you brought me back. That's the devil. I know you brought me back that Earth Angel. All right, let me see. Man, hold on. Because there's going to be a change. They said if you don't bring me that Earth Angel, it's going to be something like off with your head energy, ill health, poverty, worry, isolation. Or they're going to have to go in isolation or there's going to be a loss. Like you didn't bring it. Okay, so let's see. What happened? No, it's like a movie scene. So clarification on the 5 of Pentacles on this conversation that was going on when he got casted back down. I'm not going to go into who's having the conversation because I could pull the occult tarot and we can see which entities is having that conversation to the high. I'm pretty sure it's the lower ranking entity and the higher ranking entity and they talking. And they like, well, you ain't bring me what I asked you to bring. So what's going to end up happening? So, yeah, this is what he said. Did you bring me the Queen of Cups? Was you able to put that food or that poison in that person drink? Or they didn't drink it? Because she still got a full fucking cup. Or are you waiting on her? Like that energy. Okay, no, she ain't finished drinking the cup for me to be able to do that. Okay, she got to be able to drink that cup to be inebriated or inebriated for me to be able to come in and do whatever I need to do, but she won't drink that fucking cup. Or I put something in there. Let me tell you something. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For real. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 5s and 8s and 7s. The hell is wrong with y'all? What did y'all do? They tried to slowly do something too with that night energy. But Archangel Michael coming in. Look at him with that crown. Saint Michael to be exact. Okay? Was called in. Uh-oh. That's it. Pissed her clean off. You don't see all these ancestors standing behind them. She turned into somebody else. Somebody else. Let me tell you something. Them ancestors stepped in with the 2 of Swords. It was an entity. It was somebody was trying to do something. They couldn't do it. Uh-oh. So it was time to compromise or make a decision. Or there was an angel that came in. Like you're going to either compromise. You're going to make, you got 1 or 2 options. Like Archangel Michael came in. Like you got 1 or 2 options. Like that energy. Because I'm telling you one thing, you ain't going to get to that earth angel. So somebody came in. Lord have mercy. Look at this. The 2 of swords to the 3 of swords. All of the swords started getting set. They called in to the 7 of swords that's already out here. They started calling in the brothers and calling in everybody. There go that sun card. Uh-oh. You're not getting to her, period. You're not getting to her. Stop trying to get to her. You ain't getting to her. And that's on period. You're not making it to that 9th, whatever that kingdom is. Like, you ain't getting to her. Period. The sun. The 9 to the 10. Dimension. So stop trying to goddamn get there. You got people that's trying to, like, get to somebody's intellect, like, telepathically. I'm reading for myself as well, y'all. These people are crazy as hell. You're going to have to go through God. Go through God. Go ahead. Enjoy. That whole thing just fell. Enjoy. In fucking joy. Somebody is a unicorn, and that's just period. Look at this. Then you got 3 to 5 people that's still trying to do something, and they keep getting caught. You see that dungeon that they got sent to before? It's a portal that he got cast down in. He got cast down to that damn, and then they put bars on top of it. There, he got barred down. So he gonna have to explain why he can't go back up. He gonna have to explain why he can't go back to this Queen of Cups or get this Queen of Cups to do what. Man, he gonna have to explain that. How you gonna explain all these bars? Period. No, how you gonna explain? Oh, they can't. Look, they can't. With the 6 of Wands in the reverse, they ain't gonna be able to explain that. And not only is it bars, it's vines on it too. There was something under the earth that's like barred up with the 6 of Wands. That's a celebration. They ain't gonna be able to get there. I'm telling you. So now there's a complete ending. You're not bitter, they said, but you know what's going on with the 6 of Wands. Now it's going to be a celebration. Period. A victory, award, recognition, good news, success, fire, especially when it comes to your creativity. Fire and desire. So this is good. It's the underworld, y'all. Yeah, we kind of, but it's not what you think the underworld is to be. Especially when I was reading up on the 9 hells and all the different kingdoms and things of that nature. And I was reading about the abyss and the in-between. I also was reading about it's not the underworld that you think. Because you all think that the underworld is like purgatory or something like that. I need you to like expand your consciousness a little bit, because that's not what that is. That's not purgatory. Purgatory is when you got to go through a cleansing and then you go back to God. Like you get to go to the kingdom when you go through that cleansing, that purification process. That is a different type of they're never coming out of there. Like that's a whole different, it's a realm. That's a different realm, a dimension, portal. That's different. Where he got sent to, I would have to go all the way through the 9 hells, and I would have to read which one looks like that kingdom. And I think I know which one it is. Okay? That he got bound back to, and he has to explain something. That demon or that devil have to explain something to the king or the prince of hell or whoever that's over that gate. He have to explain why he couldn't do something with that earth angel or get. This is for real. You think it's like, if y'all think this is, I'm not cheating you at all. Like, this is for real. Energetically, this is what's going down. This is what's happening. This is what entities be doing. And then they got to go back and make a report as to why they could not get to where the hell that they were supposed to get to. Now they stuck bound and in the ground like that. Meaning, if they even tried to come up through to even come to your house or your home, there's bars, there's leaves, there's all kinds of stuff that's barred. Because the Hierophant barred them, like banned them. Like he can't come through all that thicket. You see it? Can't come through there. He's going to be trying to poke and prod for the rest of the damn duration. And every time he try to poke and prod to get through, the Hierophant is going to be the one that's going to come out. Okay? That's going to come through this grass. It's probably going to be Archangel Michael behind all of that. But okay. Like that's who that is. Like Archangel Michael is not playing. He always got that shield or armor on. And he always have a sword in his hand. That's how I know it's Archangel Michael. He always holding a sword. And then on a white horse or something. Horse is golden, ain't it? Like he got a horse? Tell me why. The chariot that I used to see, that black and white horse that I used to see on those other cards, I used to always wonder, like, do they get their own? But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Y'all know. Let's see. Like the movies. This is a good movie. This would definitely been a good movie if somebody actually created it. Let's see what's going on. Like Thor. Like Thor. I know somebody has been thinking about that. Let's see. Thank you for the roses. If you sent some roses, I appreciate you. I know I probably over-explained that a little bit, but what else do y'all need to know? Random. You got Passover loved ones that's out here. Oh, Lord. You got Passover loved ones that's out here. Let's see what else. It's some good news. Music is being played. So we in the heavens. We back up there at the gates. All right, music lover. Good news. Passover loved ones. Let me see. Red Sea. Connection. Okay. Back to the gates like that. Back to Judgment Hall. Let's see. What are the messages? It's a lot of singing. Seraphims. Seraphim. What is this? Hold on. What happened? What's the messages? Ten of Swords. Uh-oh. Well, I said back to the gates. So they closed them damn gates. So Ten of Swords. It's an ending. 10. There's a complete ending to 10. That is incredible. Remember when I said he can't get up to that every time they try to come back and do something and God had locked it? Look at him when he tried to come up. And I said Archangel Michael come through. Look at all them damn swords. Laid out, ain't it? So they can't body snatch, body jump. They can't do that anymore. It's also giving somebody trying to astral project. They cannot do that anymore. That body snatching, body jumping, using entities to try to find or locate somebody. Going through the spiritual realm to try to find or locate somebody so that they can steal their money from them. 8 of Pentacles. Because I kept on seeing that person's money increasing, decreasing, increasing because somebody was doing that. Okay? But there are so many blockages and things that's happening now. Look at these. Banned them. So access was denied. They snatched it back and snatched all of it back. The flowers too, all that body jumping. Look at that body jump. This card is amazing. Because it showed what they was doing. So yeah. What else? The Archangel Michael came down. All that light came in. Look, he's by some water. There's some water. There's an island that looked like water. And then next thing you know, somebody was looking crazy. Look at the water. They were definitely using water divination or something dealing with water as well. Came through that portal and got handled. And that's on period. So, freedom. Oh, that's so sweet. Isn't it the sweetest? 10. 10 of Swords, that was an ending and now somebody is free. 10 of Cups. So this is how someone's going to end up going towards that new baby or proposal or a marriage. And look at God. Look at the archangels. Remember when I said they snatched the flowers too? Look at them giving her flowers. Healing those childhood wounds and things. Giving her flowers. That's Archangel Gabriel. Because I said that it can be a feminine or a masculine energy, but come in a form of fiery highlights in her hair and something like that. I remember saying that alone. But that'll be an archangel. Or it can be God, or it can be, any form of. But what I'm saying that is because Archangel Gabriel was the one that blew that trumpet and was called to do something as far as judgment goes. Gave her flowers. Archangel Michael, like, helped that person. So this is a lot. Remember when I said all 7 of them was called down. So each one was doing something, whether that was healing or helping. Yeah. Each one with the 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving help or aid. So that's who was helping her. Now, when it came to them other entities and things of that nature, they asking for help too, but they ain't getting none. They stuck inside some portal. So, see, it's not gonna happen. I cannot. This story, look at him. Look at him. Oh, raggedy ass, energy vamp ass, head ass. No, seriously. That's somebody that was all astral projecting or that was using something to body jump. I'm not slow because I see that. I see that. Your raggedy ass imp. So yeah. Oh, he raggedy. Because in the reverse, this card look completely different. I'm telling you right now, it look worse. Now he bound or he gonna be stuck to this energy. Look at it. He gonna be stuck. Oh, raggedy. What is this? Yup. There you go. Now he got an answer to that. How the hell you gonna answer to that? You dummy. How you gonna answer to it? How? You can't answer to that. You gotta go back to that high-ranking entity that's down there and talk about it. How you gonna answer to it? Now you bound to that dummy. Damn. Bound to it now, because couldn't get to her. She went from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. And he ain't getting to her. Pissed off. Real mad. Because she's sitting like this. How you gonna get up there again? You can't. Rapunzel is in her castle, and she ain't letting down her hair for nobody. Unless she want to. And she got her coin back and her flowers too. She got the coin and her flowers too. She got it. Uh-oh. Now you got some raggedy ass somebody in them. Like somebody in them. Look at the horns and shit. The 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Wands. Somebody gonna have to get it. So the reason why somebody is going to have to get it, because look at this. Because they wanted to turn her into this. I just got to show y'all the cards and just say, this is what they was trying to do. So they wanted to turn her into this, but they couldn't turn her into this. So now somebody's stuck. They couldn't take that 9 of Pentacles. Now they looking stupid as hell. 9 of Wands. 9 is like a completion. Uh-oh. Now they have to keep and maintain some type of boundary. There's boundaries set. Immediate like their boundaries was set. And with the 9 of Pentacles, this person is there due to live like luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain. So like they're gonna gain regard. So yeah. This is their portion. They're not going to turn into like, it's gonna be a balance. See, this is what this raggedy want them for. They want them to use them to cipher that dark energy. That raggedy ass want to use them to cipher the dark. It's the dark energy that they want, but they can't get to it. Because that person is balanced with dark and light. And this is why she's sitting like this. You see how if you split her down the middle like that, you see that light right here and that dark right here? She's a balance of both. There's a balance. But he want her like this. And he ain't gonna have her like this. So he can hand her over and sacrifice her to some high-ranking entity. Raggedy. With that astral projecting, but he keep coming up like this. And casting that red seal, whatever that is. So, oh my goodness. Let's see what else. This story. He want her. What else? The Empress. She is the Empress. Period. She's at that Empress energy. So anytime anytime a divine feminine get to that Empress energy, that means she has mastered a lot. Okay? She did. She mastered a lot to get there. So they can't. That's a lot of balance. You see them keys and things, the unks and things, the sun that she holding, all of the things that she has mastered and harvested. It's not going to happen. Let's see, what else? The sun that she holding, and that's just period because of God. The daughter of Ra. That sun. Okay. So there's lessons and blessings, just like Brazilian said. Look at this. That's why. That's why. That sun that she's holding is a key to this earth. That sun that she's holding are keys to this earth. Many kingdoms, many consciousness levels, many dimensions that information that she holding is keys to the earth, to everything that's going on. So to the creator. She's the unicorn. So yeah, this is why can't nobody stop that path. This is why nobody can make changes on your path. Nobody can feed you anything. Even if they did feed you, they can't poison you. It keeps going to the wayside. This is why you keep going. You keep living. You keep going. And they don't understand, like, how the hell we cut her bridge off? How did we cut her transportation off? Or how did we stop her and she still keep walking on water? Like she's still making it to the destination, but there's no bridge there. How is she doing that? She getting teleported, or is she going like we cutting it off? But they trying to find out how. Because there's always two paths. There's two paths, two decisions, and two choices that God gives us. God said the choice is yours. She took the path to God. That's why. That other path was already going somewhere else, okay? So we already know the path that they cut off won't nowhere but this. She won't even on that damn path. They cut the wrong path. They attacked that person on the wrong, whatever. I don't know who they was attacking. They was attacking the mirror or the shadow side of that person. You have to look at it in all aspects. I need y'all to dig deep when I'm reading this. They was attacking the shadow aspects of that person because they needed that person to do some things to self-sabotage in order to get to them energetically. But the person was not doing enough of the self-sabotage, nor they was in control of themselves, or they put boundaries or whatever. So they couldn't 77, as I say that, because they connected to God. That's the truth. 77 with those twos. 222 is loyal and faithful. Okay? This is why with the 5 of Swords, she kept walking on that water, and this is why. Every time that they decided to cut that damn bridge off, God always gave her more land, like that, more this, more that. Like every time they tried to cut that pathway off, there was something that was always being given. Okay? You see that fiery rope where she's still standing? Do you see it? Do you see that fiery rope? And do you see that Ace of Pentacles that's still being given like that? God was still making sure that person was okay. The Hermit had it all figured out. It was a master plan. 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 Secrets. Okay? Secrets with the High Priestess, with the Hermit card. Yeah, that's what the master plan, without saying too much, honey. Without saying too much. Hecate, okay? Ace of Pentacles. She already had the keys to the gates. What the hell do you want? Like that energy. She already had the keys to the gates. What do you want? And what do you and your minions want that God can't give her? Like that energy. With the King of Cups. Okay? The fire in the water. The beginning and the end. Okay? So, ding. They like, well, I guess you're right. Like that energy. Because God already gave her. Yeah, you can't make no petitions. You can't steal that person's energy. You can't steal their money. You can't tell them to go on that dark and gloomy path. You can't ease them over here to go, come on over here on this path because I got something to give you, ass energy. You can't do any of that. Okay? With the Four of Pentacles. That person already made a decision. And by God, they're going to go. They're going to go where that path is at or where they're supposed to go to, or they're going to continue. Okay? There's a lot of protection that's out here with the Four of Pentacles, but you got a lot of destruction. You got a lot of entities and imps that's trying to take somebody, okay, trying to lead them to, it's like presenting them with something, knowing that they was presented, God gave them something. They trying to snatch that bowl or that cup or whatever that God gave them, that fire, that passion, that desire, okay, that energy that God put inside of them and trying to replace it with something else. Trying to replace it, trying to take that golden cup that God had gave them, and they trying to replace it with something else that make it look like, no, honey, it was being given. It was already given, okay? This is what they trying to do. They trying to take it. It's gold. It can't be replaced or duplicated. There cannot be a crossing in this. It can't be. It can't be. That's the problem. Because of decision, you have to self-sabotage. It will have to be self. So they pissed off because they like, damn, I don't want her or him to know that. Like that energy. Okay? Hecate energy. And also them threes got the Father, got the Son, got the Holy Spirit. So you also have the Three of Cups. Friendship, celebrations, and a circle of support is out here. That support, you're being supported. It's also giving, because I saw, what's the matter with these scissors? The thread won't cut. Like Hercules when she tried the three fates. She couldn't cut the string because it was gold. Somebody tried to do a destiny swap. Tried to make somebody look like something that they won't. She said, what the matter with these? The Queen of Swords wasn't there to trying to bound somebody. They was trying to bound her. In the reverse, this looked like somebody that is had their hands behind their back bound to a wall in the reverse. That's what she looked like. But they could not get her there. There's a sword behind her back. Archangel Michael was standing there. Archangel Michael was standing there. Okay. Period. Came in. She was waiting for the results. Waiting. Just waiting. And then Archangel Michael came in and said, you're free to, you're free. You're free to go. You can go now. We had to take care of something. We had to come through and do something real quick to dissipate this storm that was around you. Queen. Could have been in the past life as well. The whole damn time. So, yeah. Because the three, that wheel started turning. When that wheel started turning and them fates stepped in, that's when some fated events and things started happening. Uh-oh. The Tree of Life. The Four of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? So there was a surprise gift that was being given by God. They tried to take them. 3 cups is out there. Yeah, confirmation. That 4th cup, that golden cup, it was being presented. That fiery bush, God started speaking. Yeah, I'm looking over here too. Speaking about the future, or speaking about what's to come, or speaking about what's going to end up happening. This is what was being given, the knowledge. Okay, and that's on period. Okay. Because she was waiting for a long time. And Archangel Michael had to come in, had to stop something. Yeah, this is who had to, yeah. So God was speaking about what was going to happen on this wheel. Long-term journey. What was going to happen? All right. They're going to bound the hell out of somebody. That's what the first thing that was talked about. That something was held captive. All right. 222, loyalty and faithfulness. So God also could have been speaking about that. How you were loyal and faithful on your journey. How you did what was being told of you. How you did exactly what I needed you to do. Okay, so it's definitely time for you to pick up that cup, or it's time to go like that. So now you're going towards like a new phase. I know I had a different card in my child. I'm not finna play, but there's a new phase or whatever. So with the 3 of Wands, it's movement. It's forward movement. So that person don't have to sit and wait no more. Oh, that's beautiful. So that's dealing with the homecoming, a celebration with family, friends, and support and things of that nature. Okay. So with the Three of Wands, it's teamwork, expansion, and travel that's out here. With the Four of Wands, there's going to be family and friends, because I'm seeing both, but I see the Four of Cups because it's already out. It's already out. So you're going to be going towards a circle of support as well, moving forward. This is cool. I like that. Definitely love that. So you have support. It's time for you to travel, expansion and travel. You're going through that portal, going through that gate as well. The Nine of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? They bound something else. Something was... Child. I love that. Yeah. They went to a chamber. That thing put them inside of a chamber. They got stuck. It's a chamber because it's like a little small. It ain't even a window in there. They can look out into, like, if you can see, they can look out into that kingdom, that dark kingdom. Because if you got spiritual eyes, you can see that kingdom that's back there. But they got bound to, it's they done. And the other person is free. And that was when that happened. A choice was made. So this is good. The Chariot, like somebody being picked up. Archangel Michael as energy as well. So something was being eclipsed out. The Star card. Renewal, hope, and came in. Moving forward with the Chariot energy, with the Star. Something happened really quick, real fast. So these cards definitely, they show dimensions and portals a lot. That's what I'm seeing a lot. A lot of like movement through there. Okay? This is the truth with the King of Swords. With that Star. Whoa. That's a lot of jealousy and envy. Death is being sent back. Well, can't say that. D word, but it's being sent back, and it hit that envy and jealousy. The Magician is being sent back. Somebody tried to do that. That's why this is reading like this, because that's what they tried to do. So Raggedy, the one that was looking real depleted looking in those cards, that Magician, he gonna be bound or stuck to the energy that he put out. Okay? And that's just period. Yeah. Because it didn't work. Oh my goodness. So this is why this person got like a clear pathway. It's not, they're not, you know, it didn't work. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get them coins, honey. Couldn't get it. The King of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Couldn't get it. Okay. I like that. I love that. Let me see what else come out when I flip. There's a few more cards in this deck. Let me see if anything else come out. The Ace of Cups. Period. You're going towards a new baby, a proposal, or marriage with the Knight of Cups. That's being given from the higher graces, the Knight of Cups. You can even tell this from the Knight of Grace. Can you see them? Look at Archangel Michael. Here you go. Here's your cup. You drop something like that energy. That cup that God gave you, here it is. Here it is, like that. Look at the Ace of Cups. He giving that cup back. Look at him. Here you go. Here's the flowers that was also like that energy. Here's a little birdie like that. Yeah. Coming in the form of birds. Like here, you drop that. Sorry, you was waiting. Remember I said he came in and he was right there behind her back. Or there was a sword that was right like behind. So he picked the cup up and he was giving her something, like tapping her on her shoulder. And now she got a new baby, a proposal, or a marriage that's getting ready to come down from the ethers. And that's to be so. I just wanted to see what was going to come out after that. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles and the upright. I love that. I love that. It was being given by God. That's beautiful. So it's like now they can walk now. She can walk away, or she don't have to like. So it's like peeling layers of whatever that was off. The Eight of Swords. Can walk away now. That was a battle, wasn't it? They didn't want her to see what was going on. Did not want her to see who or what was doing what. Just wanted to keep her safe the whole time. I see that. Why the spiritual laws was broken, so they was just trying to protect that person. Didn't want her to see what was going on while all these thoughts. So yeah, this is crazy. So this is why she kind of covered up, trying to make sure nothing is touching her. Arms, legs, everything. She needs to stay in one intact like that. That was an order. Look at this raggedy. Look at him, raggedy. Just raggedy. Well, his bull-headed ass. Hold on. Now I'm going to pull on this. Hold on real quick. Because I know exactly who that is. We're going to clarify. I'm about to get off because this deck almost done. It's like a few cards, but I want to clarify this. Y'all is funny. Because this is crazy as hell. Then they're going to try to come in. They're going to be like, all right, we clean this up. And then they're going to try to send. Remember I said that body snatching and jumping? Now look, one of them is bound. One of them got bound. Now they about to find somebody else. Look at him. Look at him. Look how he looking. I got something for you like that energy. Like, hold on. Because I bet you one thing. I bet you won't. Oh, trickster ass. King of Pentacles. Let's clarify. Because if this thing that's not sent by God, that's definitely not. That's somebody else. So they're already contemplating on how to come back in a different form or do something else. While you are walking free and all of this good stuff. So let's clarify that little raggedy thing. Let's clarify who's sending it. Let's just clarify. Well. Bring souls back to the answer questions. It's a mimic type of murmur. It's like a mimic. I'm trying to tell you. Six of Wands. Because he want them to be like successful. They're trying to find somebody that's going to be successful at. Oh, Lord. They won't stop to bring that good news, like to bring it back like that. So let me see. What is this? Oh, Lord. See? It's going to be a battle. They talking about it like they know it's going to be a battle. It reveals the knowledge of a forthcoming battle and procures the favor of the lords and the kings. Telling them. Remember I said the prince of darkness or the king of darkness, those are the princes and the kings of hell. And you see it right here. He brought the message back saying that there's going to be a battle because that person has the favor of God. Okay? There's one entity that flew down and said, listen, I got them like flew down and told them like not to do that because that person has a favor. So let me tell you something. What is this that just fell? They all went in the reverse. Two of them fell. They ran. Two of them ran two ran. Both of them ran. Look at them trying to creep away like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, raggedy. Look at them. Tiptoeing. See, skin suit, meat suit. Do you see this? Now they trying to step away like, oh, that person has dignity and honor. I didn't know. Or they trying to put the suit on. Child, what the hell? Trying to turn others to a different form and convince them that the change is real. But meanwhile, they look like a animal or something. So they was like, oh, we was just about to do this. We were just about to jump into the other person's body and convince them that it's real. What is going on? Look at him. All right, hold on. What else? He's like, long neck. But I told you. God forgive me. But I told you already. Like, look at him, political ass. He was like, but I told you that's a hidden treasure. That magician that sent that wasn't right. That magician that did that, he looked like he talked like that. That magician that did that wasn't right. They didn't need to do. Look, he used the tongue of animals, so he can't talk right. That the magician that did that way wasn't fucking right. So let me tell you. Yo, what is going on? They having a conversation about it and telling him sticking his neck out. I stuck my neck out for you, and you got my neck cut. You got my neck cut off because the magician that did that wasn't he. So he talked like that because he already got fucked up by Archangel Michael, and they tried to put him back together when he got there. So, oh Lord, what happened? He said, yeah, he appeared like a soldier, like out of nowhere, like a bat out of hell. He tried to fight Archangel Michael and got it. So, oh my God. They talking about, look, it made one appear like he came out of nowhere appearing like a soldier. There go the magician. He said that magician wasn't right. He was trying to tell us we could do that and we could not get into that meat suit. Okay, let's see what's going on. Look at him. So you wanted to appear like a unicorn and you ain't? Oh my God. They're like, just play the music. Din, 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 din. Like that. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm done with this. Talking about play the music. Like, what? Oh, like a puppet with strings. They is trying hard. Like the music is, it's like a movie, and then you have the music in the background, like da-da-da. Like, what is going on? The underworld and the nine hells be having a lot going on for real. I'm just saying, because they be dancing, I don't know what they be. Yeah, he said that's the truth. Getting pulled on up out of there. I got to go. I got to get on up out of there. You see that rope? That's too much. I'm sorry. Look, we're back. The fuck? Get me out of there, please. Get me out of that portal or that dimension, because that's some crazy shit. So we're here, like, back to this earth. Okay. I started sweating down there. It's too much. Yeah. You see it? Because they got the 10 of them. It's too much. So we're back. Like, we ain't going back down there no more. For that. Craziness. The Knight of Wands. In that fiery ass dimension. Even when you walking down there, it look like this. You got to watch where you step ass energy. Like that. The hooves might catch on fire. Okay, so y'all, it's 100 of y'all on here. I'm sorry, I was just reading the story. I didn't even know who was here. Who all was present during this situation? It's like somebody being pulled out of a portal and being placed back to the earth. Came out of that burden place. Goodness. You had to pick all them burdens up, leave that shit there. Okay? Before you can go back. Okay. So, they trying to dance around and find the music. They trying to figure out how to basically, they use music to get to this earth, to get to this world through music and other things. And they trying to find different, that's what I was talking about when I was laughing. But trying to find different things to use. Like maybe cut on the music, but the person don't listen to music. So... So that's what I was talking about on that part. Okay? So I ain't lose nobody a little bit. Cause that was this is my first time really reading the Neon Tarot to y'all. I have never read this deck to y'all like that. Okay? Because last time I think I was reading this one. He said, hey y'all, but I was reading this one last time. He was like, hey, we're back. Okay. You got the Hierophant in each deck. So, and waving in this one. Waving in this one. That's hot. Did you try to touch that? Oh, you ain't worrying. You just felt it a little bit. She fine. She reached up and shouldn't did that. Let me see. Oh, that ain't hot enough to do nothing. Like, I just wanted to see real quick. She had did that and stuck her finger in it, like walked up and did like this, but that ain't hot enough to do nothing, honey. She's fine. If I can rest my hand on here like that, well, I got gifts too, but my daughter do too. But if I can rest my hand and go like this and play in fire and do all of that, then that's not hot enough to do nothing. Stick it in there and just leave it like that. It's not hot enough to burn her. She fine. Okay? So, we're good. It is hot. It is hot. It's just not hot enough to burn. She felt it though. She definitely felt it. She did. But yes, I do. Like, they have their hands is protected anyway. When they was little, they did something else that I'm not gonna mention, but yeah. Like, they was playing with flames one time when I turned around. And holding it too. And I was like, what are you? Yeah, scared the shit out of me. But okay, so yeah. That's what I was learning. They had that gift when they were about 2 years old. I was like, okay. That was passed down. So yeah. So we're good. I just had to check on my daughter real quick. I just had to see something. So his mom had gave me that candle warmer for Mother's Day. And I absolutely love that. My daughter she'll definitely walk up and stick her hand and do stuff, but it's not enough to burn her. And I appreciate that they made like that, and I absolutely love that. Like that those warmers is made like that, and I appreciate my kids being made the way they are too. Like, so yeah, I'm thankful. I don't have to deal with the things that an average mom have to deal with as far as sicknesses and all of that. Okay then. The energy on these, like, y'all, get the neon tarot. I'm telling you. Because I don't even be holding it be flying. Get it. I was like, I just picked it up and it said, whoo. I was like, wait a minute. This deck, I enjoyed it. This one, y'all, I'm not going to promise y'all that these are some cheap decks. They are not cheap. I'm just going to be honest. Because I do spend roughly about $20-something to sometimes $30. Okay? I don't think the highest I ever spent for a deck, I didn't go over 40 or 50, I don't think. But I have been looking at some that's, when you kind of climb, like when you get up there, then that's when you might go into, because I try to stay under a certain budget because I don't be wanting to spend that much on the deck. So I guess it just depends on you. All right, channel. Okay. Yo, raggedy ass. I ain't gonna look at that card as that though with this deck because the King of Pentacles it's a regular King of Pentacles card, but it's just the way they made this card. But the King of Pentacles it's about a wise investor or being like a bold leader, like a leader. Solid, practical leader. But it's the way they made this one in particular. It just has something on. It looked like something else in this deck. But in every deck, it's going to look different, okay? But we had clarified that. That was the card that we was clarifying the whole time. But I do love these ones that show the dimensions and the portals and things. That's still coming out. Hey, like that. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael says sometimes he be on that white horse and sometimes it's black. It just depends on the energy that Archangel Michael says sometimes he be on that white horse and sometimes it's black. It just depends on the energy that he is in. So sometimes it's that white horse and sometimes it's the black one. Let me see. Specifying that black. So yeah, sometimes I said, oh, the white horse. Oh, he here on this earth. Said when he come down, they got to go through. These cards are really deep because they show portals and things, like you coming down through a portal. You see how that person just landed like that? That is cool. Now that's cool. I like that. That's cool. Hey, y'all. I just like looking at the illustration. The illustration is top tier because I'm not asking nothing, so they... They're like the magician. They raggedy. Can't do nothing, can you? No, seriously. So manifestations and things of that nature, they're coming down from the ethers. Like manifestations, everything is ready. The magician card is coming down. The things that's being manifested is coming down right now with the Six of Pentacles. You see that? You see how people picking up coins off this earth? Like, I'm telling you, manifestations are being given to the point where even the brinks, I keep on saying, like, bursting with money and things of that nature, and people that was broke needed money and they got it. Like that energy. Manifestations is coming in. Coins is being given. Then you got those scales. Infinite blessings. So if anybody needs a reading, readings and candle work. Readings and candle work. Look at this. Oh. Being given to this earth. Look at those cups. I think a lot of people see signs. You see those rainbows and things? Manifestations coming down from the earth, from the ethers. So these cards, make sure y'all go and get these cards, honey. They're nice. Oh, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Justice is being given as well. They are so pretty. Wow. With the Hermit. They about to come back. That flew way over here. What is this? The World. Oh. What I just was speaking about. Water. Something about water. Oh, Lord. That's floods. Uh-oh. There's going to end up being a decision that's going to end up being made. They are already about to flood some more places. It's about to happen. So the World to the Two of Swords. There's some decisions and some choices that's being made. A lot of things are being given back. 21 to 21. Judgment to the World. Three of Pentacles. God working. It's like the world is his craft. And they coming in, letting God, like, do you see that? Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So God is putting in a lot of work when it comes to this earth, when it comes to the world, period. Putting in a lot of work. Releasing things or people that have been captive as well. I hope, well, I'm not going to say, I hope not that thing that's bound, but child, I hope not. People that been sending up prayers, that's in that Nine of Swords energy, exhausted, like they, exhausted, burnt out, or they hurt, or mentally abused, or whatever. That's also being all tuned. See? Betrayals, dishonesty, thefts. So this is being worked on. People's journeys. That's that book, honey. They not playing. And those guys that's off to the side, that's coming in, and those archangels that's coming in, they the ones that's being sent back. Seven of Swords. The universe was bearing witness to their true intentions. So they send them all 7. This is what be happening. So I'm just going through the decks and just, plans, well thought out. Just going through the decks and just looking at some of these. I'm just reading and looking. Look, see? That's crazy, honey. You see that? You got some they gonna make it to the kingdom, and then you got the devil trying to trap some that's trying to go down there, and that ain't with the kingdom. That's what's happening. Don't want them people to make it, but they took a different, like, that path is that way, like that energy, and they going that way. Look, the devil trying to make them go that way. It's like the way these cards be looking, we gonna read this one next when I get back on here, like all the way. We gonna read this one next. Yeah, took the right path, went the right way, and that's just fucking period. So, and we gonna read it next. We gonna read this next. It ain't gonna come out too much now because I'm not asking any questions, but we're going to read it. That's why I keep flipping like that. Like, so next time. Until next time. That's going to be next because I want to read. I want to see what that one come out. What's going to come out of that one? It says, right now, it says, oh, this came back out. The Creator is giving direct orders in the ethers. So they said basically this was behind those direct orders. That prayer that you prayed was heard. When you first got on and you started listening, it was behind the orders that was being given. And Psalms 23 came out when we first started. Do not forget to read Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Read those. 91 as well. Read the Psalms. Those are protection prayers. That prayer that you prayed was heard. Somebody read Psalms 91, Psalms 23. Somebody read the Psalms 35, 33, 69, 71. Somebody was reading them. And a lot of things were being auto-tuned. So it's good news. My grandma had taught me all of the Psalms. We used to stand up, literally. That is too damn loud. Sorry. We used to stand up in church, and we used to, as like children, and we used to like say the Psalms out loud for, well, that's somebody pulling in. Like, so we used to say the Psalms out loud for like the elder people, and they used to like, I don't know, it used to just do something for them. So I guess whatever it was doing for them, it made them cry a lot. And they used to say at the end, I don't even know those. I don't know all of those, and y'all know them. And they used to just, you know how the elders do, and they pinch your cheeks and say, thank you so much for that. But now I understand that childlike energy and the childlike nature and the things of that nature, like that they was why they had us do that. Because it sets a form of protection, like a base. It sets a form of protection around a person like never before, especially a child saying it. It's very beautiful. So, y'all, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. If you need a reading or if you need a candle from me, you are welcome to come and see me and come and get one. I'm going to post my phone number for the ones that just need a word. They really need to contact me about something, or they need to tell me what's going on. I'm going to post my phone number, and I'm going to post my email. Serious inquiries only. If it's not like a serious inquiry about anything, I'm probably going to ignore it, or it's not going to be answered, because I'm real protective about my energy. So I kind of know who is who. So I'm just going to give y'all some information. And I'm going to be back on here because I want to read. I'm off for the next couple of days until like Wednesday. So I'm going to be working for y'all for the next couple of days. Here's my phone number and here's my email. Save my phone number and save my email. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for the
Mommy,
gifts,
what's
for the
that?
roses.
Is that button?
Yeah, that's not a button, Kayla. That's what you were trying to press. It's not a button. It's a light. See?
I try it out. Let me try it out.
No, you don't touch that. You already had said it was too hot. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. It smell good?
I want banana.
So make sure you save my information. I appreciate you for tapping and sharing that live out. We got to 100K just now. 100K. We got to 100K. I appreciate my tappers and my shares. Thank y'all for 100K likes. I appreciate y'all. I'm sending y'all with some homework because I'm about to be back on here in like not even an hour or two. I just gotta periodically check on my children, make sure they take their naps, make sure they okay, and then get back on here. Make sure they take with my kids. I honestly don't know. Like, God bless the creators that's on this app. I don't know how they sit on here all day like that with their kids and stuff. Cause I have to take care of mine and do what I gotta do. But other people have more support as well. So it just depends on the person's life, I guess. But yeah, afternoon time frame, evening time frame. But I'm going to be back on here in about an hour or so because I want to read that Mystic. I think it's called that Mystic Soho deck or something like that. Am I saying it right? Soho Mystic. I was close. This one. So, just give y'all a few minutes. Make sure you save the information. Yeah, some of their kids might be a little bit older too, yeah. For the most part. And then a lot of them in school and things of that nature because they're going in August. So, yeah, that plays a factor in all of it. It does. I don't know, though, but older or not, they still got the, like, homework. Folk, they still got to take baths. They still got to fix dinner. I'm talking about for the hands-on parents that actually have to, like, cook, clean. Like, I don't know who doing it for them, but I got to do it every day. We both do. And have jobs and work and, yeah. Like, everybody, yeah. And I appreciate, like, I do both. I don't solely rely on being, like, a creator. Y'all know that. I only get, like, a few thousand views or so. I let the messages reach who they need to reach, and I'm grateful for that. Very humble. I don't do no spell work on my platforms or anything. Because y'all know I can have it jumping. I can really have it jumping. But I'm not doing all of that. Like no spell work or nothing like that on the platform to make it no 50K, 100K, or none of that. Okay? We're not doing that. I ain't gonna say I don't want. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for it to be quality over quantity. The people that need the messages to reach what they need to reach, they need the messages. For the ones because it can reach people that it don't need to reach. So I don't need the unwanted attention or the unwanted, like, people that it don't need to reach. Those type of people that ain't gonna do nothing but bring your whole entire platform down. That's why people gotta be careful. Reach for the stars and not for $1. There's a way where you can work your creatives and the things that God blessed you with, and there's a way where you work your gifts, like the things that God, I want to say all of it. It plays a factor. The jobs that you do on this earth and the things that you choose to do, those are the things that God, that's how you give back. People don't look at, like, the jobs that they work on this earth. That's how they give back. That is how they give back. Yeah, you're getting paid for it, but the things that you do on the daily, think of everything that you do at your job that's not a part of your job. So, okay. So it's really a part of, like, giving back as well. Somebody gonna be a private part-time position, or it's a background check that's gonna end up coming through for somebody. Cause I see that 105. I appreciate it. So the things that we do on a daily, it's in the Bible as well for the ones that read the Bible. Okay, everybody is on a different walk, talk. Some are religious, some are spiritual. So for the ones that read the Bible and they are spiritual, make sure you read that psalm that I gave you. And it's also in there where it says, well, a person work. Make sure when it comes to their wages, it's all energy. It's energy. It's about, they speak about equal exchange in there. They speak about a lot of stuff. So it's a lot of things I'm talking about in everything, in all of those books. It's good to know, and I'm glad I ran across like an elder that told me that. To know, and I'm glad I ran across like an elder that told me that, because he said, you are very knowledgeable when it comes to Catholicism and baptism. And he said he did both. And he said, I never could sit here and talk to somebody that had the knowledge that you had. And I give that to God. And I told him that. I said, I give gratitude to God for that, because he was saying that he can't relate. He can't talk to a person about what happened way back when or whatever, and somebody actually answer him, and vice versa, and it go into like a conversation, because he said that don't nobody know nothing. And that's coming from a 98-year-old that's telling me that, like almost 100-year-old. That says, even though I'm 10 times your age, like that energy, like way up there. He about 3 times my age. He's saying that he can understand, and he likes that. So when I tell you about knowing things, make sure y'all are very knowledgeable in those different areas, because you're going to use those areas throughout your life. Okay? And it don't matter from the school age all the way down. Whatever you learned, be grateful that your parents or your grandparents had raised you in different churches or religions, or if you spiritual now, respect those people that are not, things vice versa. I always tell y'all that, because you do not know what path that God had gave them, what light that they bring to the world, what aspect that they bring to the world. You never know. You don't know what a guide that you could be crossing paths with, or an angel that you could be crossing paths with. And even him, that man said that all them people that mistreat that man, and they wondering why they drop, man, please. I see the energy that's around that's around them. They people need to be careful, because they don't know who people is. They don't know who people is at all. And then they be wondering like, oh, that just happened. I don't know how that happened. That's how it happened. Okay? The first time, you be careful. You don't, be careful how you treat people the first time. The first go round. I'm saying a whole lot to say, to be careful how you treat people the first go round, because it's all a part. It's like the name of the game. You're being tested 24/7. Everybody that you cross paths with, those energetically are aligned. You are aligned. If you listen to their names and you cross paths, you say, hey, a man crossed your path or a woman crossed your path today, and if you find what their name is, the name means something that's going on in your life. Their name, people that you cross paths with, everything is energy. So you need to remember that too. Life. Their name, people that you cross paths with, everything is energy. So you need to remember that too. So all the way down to your nicknames and the things that, all of that. You met a man at the cemetery and you honestly believe he was an angel, Dominique. I want to pull and see if he was. I want to see. Before I go, real quick light. He heating up their stuff right now. Thank you. Was he an angel that was at that cemetery? I want to know. It could have been somebody that was no result. It was somebody that was there that was asking for forgiveness. What? He was asking somebody for forgiveness. There was a conflict. You know when people pass on and they don't get to say something? He was asking somebody for forgiveness for, I don't know what he did now. All right, let me see something real quick. He had a dream about something or a vision, but he had some type of dream and he went there to ask for forgiveness. They came to him in a dream. And he wanted, like, the man that you met, he went to the cemetery to ask for forgiveness to something that happened. That's the right thing to do. Hey, yeah, heartbreak, yeah, because he don't want his soul to be held back by God. So he's a man of faith or something of that nature. But that man, it's a female that he's asking for forgiveness. A woman. Somebody could have, I don't know, honey. It could have been a family member, but more so like it could have been a marriage, or it could have been a something happened in the family, in a family setting that he knew about. So yeah, okay. Wow. You know how, I hope it ain't what I think it is. You know how when somebody, they know how they passed on, or why they passed on, or something could have happened to them, they know that somebody did something to them or something like that. Cause that's what it's giving. Like I saw them queen, like the feminines, and one arm in the reverse. Like I hope that lady ain't, they mistreated. You know how? Cause I was just talking about elders and being mistreated or something like that. Oh Lord, let me get out that man life. Okay, closing that. Somebody was mistreated, and they needed to be released, so the devil is in the reverse. They went up to God, but I'm telling you right now, so something could have been going on with some money. You know how people be stealing? Damn, they always do that. I bet you all of them, I ain't gonna say that, but the people that be walking in them cemeteries with them flowers, that be crying at their grave, they just stole $1 million damn dollars, like that energy. Dang. And they said wishes will not come true with them. With all this money that they stealing on this earth, they're gonna be, at the end, they said they're going to be ignored, lonely, and depressed. It's going to be their portion. Damn. I'm not touching that damn money. They don't know what come with it. Man. That's what it said in these cards. I know y'all can't see what I'm pulling on, but no, that shouldn't be that portion. And then it goes into the afterlife, too. Hell no. So, yeah, okay. That's crazy. Well, so even though it was a sorry, they still gonna end up getting, like, people still get sentences for what they do or for being a part of. They still, no matter how, like, okay. Oh my goodness. And it pointed at that book. They gonna get that. They gotta get that karma. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh, but it's due. It's due for them. I mean, hey, everybody, look, karma and dharma play out in cycles in everybody's life. Karma and dharma. Okay? That's why you're supposed to do right by people the first time. I had said that. Because when folks getting hit, they can't blame nobody but themselves. Like, okay, you made that choice. That's why I don't sit on here and complain about certain things that be going on. Like, I live life too. Like, but I'm not gonna sit on here and be like, yeah, that person did this to me, and that person did that to me, and that person, yeah, and they did that, and they did this, and they did that. Because the choices lead up to that as well. You gotta take accountability. You wouldn't even know that person if X, Y, and Z, like that energy. So I take accountability for everything, for myself. Hopefully everybody take accountability for themselves too. Okay? Absolutely love y'all. I shall be back. 109.2K. Thank you for tapping and sharing the live out and for listening as well. And for the ones that listen in on the outside looking in, because it do be a lot of y'all outside, hundreds to thousands looking in. Y'all welcome to come inside anytime I'm on live next time. But I will be back. Absolutely love y'all. Because we can see those numbers when we log off. We can see who's looking. We can see all that, y'all. People do not think we can see that. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Love y'all.